started my first dive in the morning, descending down onto Devil's Reef. The water was very dirty, but perfect grounds for cracker. This day, I didn't really have high hopes for getting any fish, so I just wanted to practice my breath hold for December so I can dive properly then. As you can see in these dives, it's not that fishy, but it is very dirty, so yeah, it is quite hard to dive this stuff here when it's really dirty. I see this pinnacle from the surface. I take a dive onto it so I can drop down and go next to it with this little sand patch. And I was imagining big fish swimming past there the whole time. As you may know, that day I was diving in a competition, which I actually completely forgot. And after the spot, we hopped out and hopped in somewhere else where it would be much more fishier. As you can see, the reef is very good here, but at this spot this day, there wasn't much like anything big around, so we also decided to move then. As I take a dive in the next spot, I dive down and creep along the wreck here to get to the point. I go very slowly along the bottom, checking also under the wreck, but keep crawling towards a point where I just sit there and wait. I sit there and I heard something very big spook. You can sadly not hear it on the audio because my head was moving around and some other noise started coming in from my snorkel rubbing against my mask. But something very big spooked in the area. After that, we leave the spot and shift in somewhere else. A little reef that is off the mark where we were diving that was actually still pretty fishy. We wanted to dive there for a white steenie and try to see if we can get one for the competition.
This isn't that bad. You know what choris are?
Huh?
What choris are?
Nah.
They're like these little fish that look like carp. There's a big school of them on the bottom. Only like this big. But super fishy. Also a lot of fish now. You want to dive right between us. It's pretty.
we got back to the spot, looking under the wreck if there might be a bite on or not. I shift towards the point, but sadly all the swimmers and divers that showed up after we left spooked everything away, and most stuff was in the wreck now, which we dove in. I take one final dive when I wanted to swim back on the left side of it, of the wreck, but then I saw a tail. I stoned the fish. I want to swim up with it, but then I noticed it was actually stuck, so I needed to retrieve it the next dive.
John, check this, bro. Check. Bro, what is this thing here? They're like in KZN, bro. I've never seen this thing before.
Bruh, that's a cave bass.
Actually, yes.
Such a rare fish. Where did you find that?
I found it right under here. And soon like a crack spooked it in.
But that's a tropical fish.
Yeah, that's
what I
only
the guys say with that.
in KZN. I've seen them before. But yes.
Well done.
Oh, the front is like skin away. There's my blacktail.
Well, bro, that's good, eh?
I know, yes, sis.
That's a cave bass.
Actually, yes.
Such a rare fish. Where did you find that?
I found it right under here. And it's sort of like a crack.
You joking? But that's a tropical fish. Are you gonna mock the guys say with that? That's awesome.
The reason why I was so excited about this fish is they are very, very uncommon to shoot in PE, because they're tropical fish and they mostly get shot in KZN or Transkei and not really in PE. That's why I was really stoked about this fish type. As I took another dive here, I saw a really big crayfish. Sadly, the season was over. I was quite disappointed about that.
Smaller bartman here at the front.
It's actually a botman.
Yeah, smaller ones. I'm gonna do a dive now and see if they don't come in. 40 centimeters
Wait, are they in or out?
inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll quickly take a look and then you can obviously.
We got it.
Come back. Decent size.
Oh, that side or this side?
Nah, in the middle.
Okay.
You do it off.
Alright.
While I reload.
I took another dive on the wreck, but there was nothing there. I saw another crayfish. After that, I decided to hop out and call it the day. Not the biggest fish to win a competition, but it was a new species for me and no one else that they shot anything because it was too dirty for them to even dive anyway. So I was lucky.